Today's short is being brought to you by Goya Foods. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Your daily game plan for success. It's Sax in the Morning. Steve Sax.
Hi, Steve Sax here with Sax in the Morning, and welcome to Wednesday. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful week because we're talking about a beautiful subject. We're talking about the ability to go from good to great. Books written about it, lots of talk about it. Lewis Howes, the great author, has written a book about it called The School of Greatness, and he talks about it in his book. As a matter of fact, we're going to be talking about the other 6. Now, if you listened to yesterday's podcast, I gave you the first 2. There was a total of 8. There was a total of 8 tips going from good to great. I gave my 7 on Monday. Yesterday, I gave you the first 2 that were part of 8 total that were in Lewis Howes' book, The School of Greatness. So I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to give you all 6 today. We talked about yesterday about creating a vision and turning adversity into an advantage. Those were the first 2. But today, we are going to talk about the rest of these, and I'm really excited to share these tips going from good to great. I want you to be able to begin your journey to being great at whatever it is that you choose. Now, these steps can help you get there. With 1 and 2 being out of the way yesterday, let me start again at number 1 just to kind of get the ball rolling. My subscribers, lucky you're already 2 steps closer to greatness because, again, we talked about creating a vision and turning adversity into an advantage. Here's number 3, cultivate a champion mindset. I wrote a book on mindset called Shift, Change Your Mindset and You Change Your World. Kind of like the same thing. The mindset is really, I think, the precursor to what's going to happen. It kind of sets things in motion. The proper mindset covers so many different things, from being positive to putting things in motion, to seeing things through, to being able to champion adversity and get through the bad times. All that comes with having the proper mindset. Mindset's really the engine to everything because it's going to keep things rolling when things are tough. Having that mindset and long-term vision is where it's at. So that's number 3 on the list of 8, is cultivate a champion mindset. Number 4, and I love this one, develop hustle. Okay, developing hustle is passion, right? People that play with passion are saying to the world, I love what I'm doing, because passion is another name for love. It really is. And so you should never, ever, remember this, never, ever have a slump in hustle. There's no such thing as a hustle slump. What happened on that play? Oh, I don't know. I didn't hustle. I'm in a slump. That's BS. There should never be a slump in hustling, okay? That be said. Number 5 is master your body. If you're going to be a sloth, if you're going to be a hog and a little piglet and not take care of your body, no bueno. You got to take care of yourself. That is a matter of self-respect. You've got to take care of yourself. And, hey, we all get out of shape. I've been there. So what you got to do is you just got to fix it and get yourself back in shape, okay? Number 6, practice positive habits. I love this one, okay? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a very famous stat in baseball. Here it is. Baseball, 26 weeks long when you talk about the baseball season. You know what the difference between a 300 hitter and just an average 260 hitter, which is actually pretty good today. But when I was playing, the 260 average was the mean, and actually what that means is it was the average in baseball. It was the middle of the road batting average, 260. To become a 300 hitter and you go to the Hall of Fame, you had to accomplish one goal, and that was you had to get 1 base hit per week, more than the guy that hit 260. If you could get 1 base hit a week, better than the 260 guy, you're going to the Hall of Fame. That's all it is. And what is that? That's consistency. What is that? That is greatness. Another name for consistency came right out of the mouth of Ted Williams, and he told me this in spring training in 1984. He said, another name for greatness is consistency, and that's number 6. Number 7 is build a winning team. Look, as we said before, nobody does it on your own. You've got to have some supporting cast. And I really believe that, to surround yourself of like-mindedness. Surround yourself with people that want to be winners. Surround yourself with people that want to accomplish. Surround yourself with people that want to go the extra mile. Surround yourself with people that want to be overachievers. That's the kind of thing that's going to build a winning team and make you better. A rising tide lifts all ships. And it's the same thing in sports. And lastly, and very importantly, be of service to others. This is really about well-roundedness. This is about keeping your feet on the ground. This is about being humble and fortunate that you're in the position you're in. It's not about being a great athlete all the time. It's not about just being really good on the field. It's about being good off the field. Take a guy like Aaron Judge, or take a guy like Albert Pujols. These two guys have this in spades. They're service to others. They care about other people, and they're humble about what they do. And it resonates when you see them on the field through the television. These guys are true winners on and off the field, and mostly because they've got a humble mindset and a humble heart, and that passion shines through. So with all that today, there you have it, the 8 steps to greatness. Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. So get started, get moving, and get your ass going. You're going to be great, and that's my short for today. If you like what you heard, give us a positive review, subscribe, and share. Also, remember that the Sax in the Morning swag is now available on my Instagram site. Go to saxinthemorning_podcast. You'll see it right there on the Instagram, and just hit the link. Everything's there, mugs, hats, tumblers, you name it. Take advantage of it. And thanks to Al Hendrickson Toyota for their support of this podcast. And be sure to visit alhendricksontoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.